Here's a book the Herzog released in conjunction with Berlin's CO Gallery, Fred Herzog photographs. It's a collection of photographs taken by Fred Herzog between I think the early 1950s and 1980s. And I'm just going to go through the book. As I said, this is based on a show at CO Gallery. There are two essays in here, one by Felix Hoffmann, who is a main curator at CO, and then another large essay by Claudia Gochmann, which is very informative and very interesting, talking about Herzog, his history and his photographing, with references to other work, of course. I'm just going to skip this and just go straight to the photographs. So you see a lot of this work is color work. You might know the history of photography and how color became an accepted part of art photography at a certain time. These photographs were taken in color when most art photographers were still working in black and white, of course. And these are all scenes in and around Vancouver, Canada. I suppose there could be all kinds of references made to other photographers. Maybe you just make them on your own. I think it's very nice that this work is seeing the light of day in the form of this book. In the frame, yeah. So now we're at the near the end of the 60s. If you watch this in HD, you can probably read the captions. There's the cover photograph. That's a beautiful photo of the Bible reader. So I did remember this correctly as a photo from '87. This is even 2000. Oops. But most of the photos are from the 1950s or 60s. And lastly, there's a conversation between Fred Herzog and Stephen Waddell. It's a very worthwhile read. Plus a biography. So this is probably as much as you ever want to find about a photographer. Of course, there could be a little bit more, but in terms of a presentation of his work, this is about as good as it gets. Fred Herzog, Photographs.